The reality of crafting, you guys, it's a mess. It's a mess. Hola y bienvenidos, welcome back to my channel. Today's question is, are you feeling crafty? If so, continue watching and let's go ahead and get started on creating these cute spooky ghosts. So what you'll need is felt. It could actually be any color. So if you want a pink ghost, get your pink felt. If you want rainbow ghosts, get different colors. They sell all sorts of colors. Your thread, embroidery thread to be precise, and your handy dandy scissors. And you'll need an invisible ink pen. They sell it at any fabric store. And your poly fill. Fiber fill. You know, those little things that you fill in teddy bears and stuff like that. They were on special, so I have like 2 of these. I'm glad I'm putting them to use. Let's get started. Okay, the first step is to go ahead and draw our ghost. I decided to do mine freehand. However, you could do a quick Google search of a ghost, find the one you like, print it out, cut it out, and use it as your pattern. For me, this is how I worked. I was struggling with where I wanted to position my little arms, well, the little ghost arms, and I finally decided that this shape was good. What do you think? Once you finalize the shape of your ghost, go ahead and cut that out. Obviously, I'm not going to be cutting 2 little arms, just the one I like. Once you cut out your first ghost, we're going to go ahead and give it its partner. So each ghost will have a pair, so that way we can sew the front and the back. To be honest, at this point I did not know how many ghosts I was going to be cutting. I was just tracing and cutting away, but I would recommend to decide how many ghosts you'd like and multiply that by 2 and trace and cut away. I went ahead and just used my ghost as the pattern and kept cutting around it. Keep in mind, felt, it doesn't move. It's pretty easy to lay flat and cut away. So no pinning required for this. You can just go ahead and lay it on top and cut. Now let's go ahead and get started on the face. And now this is the time where you want to decide, is it going to be a scary ghost or a cute ghost? I decided on a cute ghost. I would really recommend to use an invisible ink marker or a chalk. Pencils will definitely leave a dark mark and it gets difficult to erase afterwards. When you're happy with the face you've created, go ahead and let's now take out our embroidery thread and let's go ahead and start the embroidery process. When you're doing your eyes, just make sure that the thread isn't too loose and that it's tight enough, but not too tight where it crunches the felt. So always keep both fingers stretching the fabric and also make sure that you tug on that thread as much as the thread could take, if that makes any sense. Once you are done with the eyes, let's go ahead and get started on that little mouth. Now that we have the face completed, we can go ahead and start stitching the ghost together, the front and the back. So now on this section, you want to go ahead and stitch however you like. Just keep in mind that the gaps cannot be too open, because we do need to go ahead and add the fiber fill inside, and we don't want any of that to be sticking out. Don't forget to leave an opening so you can add your filling. This part is optional. You can fluff him up or fluff her up, and as much as you want. Make sure that you push that filling in the little arms. As you can tell, the top of the head, it wasn't sewn correctly, but that's okay. The filling won't come out. If it did, you can just go over it and you should be fine. So I found it easy for me to fill a little and sew a little. This way I was able to control the filling, and I was able to add or remove the filling if it was too fluffy and if the fluff was overpowering my ghost. Just kidding, not done. I wanted to show you guys how towards the end I started realizing what this particular project needed as far as sewing the edges. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. This is a better representation of the different sewing techniques that I was doing on my first ghost. I apologize I cannot name these stitches. I will do a better research next time so I can go ahead and explain the stitch that I did and worked best for the project that I'm working on. This is the first ghost that I finished. Of course, he's a little wonky, but this is the first one. Now we have to go ahead and repeat the process for the other ghost. So I decided to run the embroidered thread through my ghost. That way I can move them and separate them accordingly, rather than if I glued the thread, then it wasn't going to give me the option to move my ghost around. Do you guys want to see where I ended up hanging my cute ghost? Let's take a look. So my first thought was to put them right above my TV, but I didn't like it. So I went ahead and added them right below the pumpkins, and it looks wonderful. It looks so much more spookier and I like it. That was it, you guys. I had decided to make these because I had seen these at the store. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to purchase, and so I just thought, I have some felt at home, why not just create it myself? And that's how it came about. I decided to go ahead and create my own ghost, and I'm not mad at it. I say that a lot, and I was very happy with the turnout. Definitely encourage you guys to, to get crafty this season and make your ghost. If you do, don't forget to tag me on your post. I would love to see how you decorate your home for Halloween, and if you did these, I want to see where you put them at. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next week. Bye.